Now that we understand that we are not this body, but we are the soul that runs this body, we now can understand the system that that energy frequency is running on. Now, remember in the first video, I said, we are not this flesh, this physical representation. This is just an avatar that our soul, that this is just an avatar that our soul needs to house our energy. So, with that understanding, you might also remember I said flashlight. Remember that. So, everything in life runs on systems. Well, your soul's force runs off the system as well. And this would be the chakra system, represented right here. Now, this may be a complicated concept to understand, so I will use the metaphor of a flashlight. Now, remember the video that I said before is when you're born, don't think of yourself as a baby being born. Think of yourself as a flashlight, or as your soul is hopping into the driver's side of your vessel. And this soul is the force that you need for your avatar to experience this life. So, instead of being born, think of yourself being, okay, this is going to be interesting. Okay. So, instead of being born as a baby, think of yourself being born as this flashlight, and this meat suit wraps around the flashlight as you're being born. You get that? So this is your mom, and this is the baby coming down. Instead of just a baby, think of this flashlight coming out. And it goes right into this suit. So this flashlight would be right here, okay? It would start at the base of your spine and go all the way to the crown of your head. And that's where the light shines. Okay? Now, think about this. If it were dark in here, when you're first born, it's a brand new battery. So think of you, when you come out, beam. That's your life force right there. You understand? And you see where the life force is? It's right here. So, base of your spine, top of your head. You understand that? Now this is representative of this. Okay? You get that? So that's the base, that's the top of the head. That is representative of the chakra system. Now, it's basically an energy grid of points throughout your body, which fuel the energy system that you are connected to. That connects you to everything through your crown chakra. Okay? The higher power. So this is you. And this energy grid is what connects you to the higher power, or people call it God, or people call it the universe, or whatever. So in order for us to connect to the universe, you see, this energy grid has to be in line and flowing, because the energy comes in from the crown, it goes down to the root and goes back up and out. Now, there are 7 points in their energy points throughout the body, and they all have a different representative quality to them. So we can start with the root chakra, which is based in survival. The sacral chakra, which is based in sexuality and sacred energy. the solar plexus chakra, which is based in power, gut, heart, love, throat, communication, third eye, intuition, crown, spirituality. As you see, the root chakra is represented by the color red, and that's at the base of your spine. There. So, the root is your foundation, your survival, your solidarity, your grounding. Sexuality is your sacred energy. Solar plexus is going to be where your gut feeling comes from. So, you see, it's pretty self-explanatory if you look at this chart. Now, the thing to understand is, whenever you have trauma, what happens is it causes static energy or interference between each of these chakras. And remember how I said the energy flows in there and comes out? When you have blockages, that interrupts the frequency of your natural flow, or as I call it, the natural state. Now, as I was doing this video, I stumbled across someone else's video on YouTube, and I will link it in the description. But this guy really breaks it down. So major shout out to you. And I will drop the link so you can go check out his full video. But he has a great section of this video. The video is way longer, but he has this great section that I wanted to put here just to give you guys someone else explaining it. I wanted to break it down for a more basic level. He's going to get into a little more detail and all that. So here, let's go. And we have now this video. And it is by Hans Wilhelm. This guy's good. You guys ready?
We have heard that everything that exists is permeated and kept alive and evolves by a cosmic energy that we can call the All-Power, All-Spirit, Flowing Ether, or simply God, or Love. This spirit energy also keeps our spiritual and material bodies alive and vibrant. But how does it do that? Our etheric body, our soul, corresponds more or less with our physical body. The center of our spiritual body is what the mystics call the nucleus of the soul. It is the spark of God, or God's spark, and it is situated in the region of the crown of the head. And this spirit energy flows into our body through this nucleus. The energy then flows from the nucleus on the left side of the body along the spine down to the pelvic area into the so-called collective basin. Then the spirit powers flow again on the right side along the spine up to the nucleus of the soul. On its way, the spirit energy runs along 7 junction points of energy, which are also called consciousness centers, or in the East, they are called chakras. The purpose of these consciousness centers is to distribute the spirit power through many ramified paths via the nerves to the individual organs of the body. So each center is supplying a certain area of our body with the spiritual energy via our nervous system. It is interesting to know that the 4th consciousness center, near our heart, is a kind of switching and pumping station that draws the energy up from the collective basin and then sends them up to the nucleus.
This is why your heart chakra is so important. These 7 consciousness centers
all have a certain ethical quality. They are the 7 divine powers of divine life, starting from the bottom to the top. They are called order, will, wisdom, earnestness, patience, love, and mercy. Let's look at them individually.
Okay. That's all we need from that video. And I just wanted to say, I hope that gave you a really good explanation, 2 different perspectives, 2 different understandings, a more base level for the average, newbie to spirituality, and a more complex level as he did. And that is your chakra system. Now that we understand the chakra system, I'm going to tell you how not only can trauma cause imbalances, they can cause a lot of static frequency for your natural flow state. Not only going to show you that, but then I'm going to also show you how to balance out in different ways to balance out your chakras to make sure you're getting your chakras in line so you could be flowing to your maximum capacity so we could get that energy flowing, baby, because you know how it is when you're flowing, baby, you're flowing. So that's what we're here to do. We're here to get your chakra system so your energy could be flowing and you could be ascending on your path to your greatness. So, serve light, letting you know this is the chakra system.